Bad bull. Hey, that's my pine trees I planted. Hey.
I feel most at home being outside, so the tree service and the farm, that provides me that opportunity, and there's never a dull moment.
I thought you were watching the gate.
I'm watching the tree.
Meet Stu. He and his wife own a tree service and live on a farm full of animals. Join the crew of Unstable Lumberjacks for wild, crazy, and sometimes unstable adventures. What could go wrong?
So I think we do a pretty good job of trying to assess all the variables. We're more in problem-solving mode. What do we have? How do we get this tree off the house? How do we, most importantly, no injuries, just getting your mind right, and then to shift into the jobs now, because now it's a whole different focus.
We got a double crane situation here. A storm came through. We have a tree on the back of the house, and it's pretty unstable. So we can't start just cutting the tree off there because then it could slide off the house, cause more damage. So we need to stabilize the tree with one crane, and then we need to do all the cutting and the lifting with the other crane. We don't always bring two cranes out, but for safety purposes, I mean, we'll do it whenever it calls for it.
For such a complex, dangerous job, I wanted to call a quick team meeting just to make sure our safety measures were in place.
The problem is we have nothing to secure ourselves as the climbers. There's no neighboring tree that we could tie into. So like we're gonna be just basically standing up there attached to the tree or on the roof. So that's where we have to stabilize the tree, because where's it safe to stand on a very steep pitch roof? So heck, the roof's wet this morning because it's chilly out here. So, I mean, heck, we could just fall off the roof just because the shingles are wet and it's a steep roof. Let's get hooked to the cranes and make it happen.
So we have Pretty Boy Matt, he's kind of the GQ guy on the crew.
It's hard to think about it until I go up there and actually see it, so I don't know. Not much going through my head, just setting up my gear right so I don't make any mistakes.
I don't ever want to say goodnight.
Careful. Steep and it's wet.
You got the homeowner walking the dog, and then you got a 6'2" crane operator being lifted on top of the roof because he has to be able to see what he's doing once he's up there. That didn't look sketchy at all, did it?
How does roofers do this? Don't they like nail into the roof?
I don't ever want to say goodnight.
Because the girls, they are so pretty. I don't think that's the real lyrics to the song, but in my head, it sounds good.
Come on back where you know you belong. When we're apart,
It's all you.
I long for you. You stole my heart, don't you ever see it through.
99 problems, but this ain't one. I always feel better once we take off enough weight that equals my weight. I'm held up. I think that last pick, that last big branch we just cut was probably 1,500 pounds. So each 500,000 pound limb that we take off of there, I mean, you just feel more and more secure about the structure holding it and then our support crane holding it. It's all part of the variables of doing emergency tree services like this. So, I mean, we've been doing this for over a dozen years now. I'd say we've been blessed and lucky all at the same time, because as you're learning, it's like, oh, that was a close call, or that didn't go well. I mean, so far so good, but we are definitely not out of the woods.
Nice. That was smooth. That was A. If Stu wasn't already buying our lunch, I'd buy your lunch today.
That's probably 1,000, 1,200 pound piece. They probably have 2 or 3 more cuts to do. Shoot, as fast as they're going, I'm gonna have to get up this tree and get this limb cut out of here, or they're gonna be waiting on me, and we can't have that. There we go.
Our team down there killing it, dude. Look at them.
That's a big, heavy piece there.
Martine,
Yeah. Just in case that tree falls off the roof.
just watch out. It might roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick those.
Ooh, there was some weight on that one, let me tell you. Man, I just don't see a way where it's not the safest thing to cut this. It's too much weight for a crane.
Stu, tie it up high enough so in that tree, tie it off to here, have Dylan dangle you from the crane about a couple feet up from where it splits, and have you start cutting it as we yank on it and slowly get it away from the house.
I mean, I'm not against it. Slightly unexpected. The roof is like a skating rink. I don't know how they can get ice here in the summertime, but there's ice on that roof. But it's sitting just on the very edge. And there's no good place to cut. On this species of wood, the fibers are very elastic. The way this is, as you're cutting it, it slowly goes down, and then as it's going down, it's pulling both cranes down at the same time. We're gonna go up to a neighboring tree back behind us. It's not the best angle, but we're gonna climb up high in that tree. We're gonna set what they call a block, which is a pulley, and we're gonna get a rope and try to come over here. That way, when I do make this cut, nothing's on the cranes. It's gonna be on a rope, and that rope, in theory, should pull that tree up a little bit and away from the house. Piece coming down.
Got enough, guys.
I mean, they'll need a new deck, but Stu's pretty good at milling, so I don't see.
All right, I think we're good. What could go wrong, right? What could go wrong, they say?
I think you're right, Stuart.
Look at that.
Looks better now than it did a couple hours ago, so.
I really didn't think it was gonna come back and whack me. The good thing is I was suspended from the crane, so it helped soften the blow. People always say, if you're gonna be dumb, you better be tough. So I'm pretty tough if that tells you anything. I love the variation. I feel most at home being outside, so the tree service and the farm, that provides me that opportunity, and there's never a dull moment.
The origins of the farm here. We had bought 16 acres and it was this wooded lot. I mean, it was just, you couldn't crawl through it. So we cleared everything, and then something crazy happened. I met a horse lady who became my wife, and all of a sudden, we turned the whole place into a big horse place.
We usually don't see her on camera because she's always off with the animals. She likes animals a lot more than people.
We have milled thousands of trees that we have cut down in the community, and then we have built all these fences for the animals. We ended up rescuing tons of animals. So we have so many cats, they're all rescues. My wife always says, anyone who needs a home, they'll be loved here. And then she says that about me too. So she said she found me in the street and she took me in. All right, Jim, I'd say by looking around, like the horses, they are hungry. They're up here at the fence, they have no hay. We got Kenny, he's bringing them breakfast.
Hi.
He's like, Jim, next time you come over here without a carrot, I'm biting your hand off.
I know that.
If you ask any of the probably 100 people who've come to the company, hey, who's your favorite guy to be around? I wish they'd say me, but no, it's Jim.
We always look out for each other. We get together. You're not alone.
He has always been just a lovable guy, lighthearted. He, like my wife, has a huge heart for animals. Even before the accident where literally we cut a tree down on him.
Yeah, you heard that right. Unfortunately, a tree did fall on Jim many years ago.
Good boy. Good boy.
Oh, look.
Good boy. Ain't good.
Jim. There you go. All right, Blue.
I want one.
His personality is still the same.
For horses, like this is the equivalent of us getting a bunch of hamburgers dropped over the fence to us.
Ah.
Horses are fed. Time to go check out the pigs now.
There's something peaceful about taking care of the animals, saying hi to everybody.
Such good manners for pigs, too. I mean, there's no fighting, there's no cell phones at the table. Look at that. Dessert before your dinner. Huh. Oh, such pretty horns you guys got. Pig, pig. Rhoda. Let's go find a mud hole that's not in the cow. There we go. Rhoda, you're gross. Bad Rhoda, cow food. So Rhoda here, what a story she is. So my wife, she gets a call. Hey, we live in an apartment and we found this pig on the side of the interstate, I-70. Rhoda came here about the size of a cat, and then she, like me, we don't miss any meals, do we, Rhoda? She thinks she's a cow, she lives with the cows, and when they have recess all day, she comes out and she eats grass, but she's really sweet. Oh, the condition was that Rhoda would die of old age and she would never be sausage or bacon. And we said, no problem. Come on, stop crying. It's recess all day today, come on. So I grew up on a dairy farm and we had cows, kind of like loudmouth there. But we bottle fed, all the ones with horns on, we bottle fed. They were only about 2 weeks old, and that's why they're like pets. Bring your baby. Where's your baby? Oh, there's her baby. Come on, baby. There we go. All right, recess time. I know, you're so cute. Look at that new haircut you guys got. Jim,
Oh my
don't
God.
let that black one out. That black one has to stay.
What?
The black one has to stay in.
I didn't know that.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
Oh.
How nice of the cows to come up and say hi.
So we like to give animals recess, and all that is I'm too darn lazy to mow and weed eat around the property.
Say, hey. Oh, look at you. Oh, how is everybody? Oh, how nice. I feel so loved. Huh? All right. She's my favorite. She's my number one. Bad bull. Hey, that's my pine trees I planted. Hey, no, bad bull. Hey, hey, bad bull. Hey, hey, bad bull. That's right. Don't mess up the trees. Oh my goodness, that one's really messing. Oh my goodness. You guys are gonna be in trouble. All right, we need tree repair before Amber gets here later. Hey,
No.
we already went over this. Hey, bat, no.
No.
You know what? We're not low on hamburger, but my wife planted both these trees, and if I can't get this looking right before she gets here, that'll be bad. All right, the bulls are gonna have to probably, oh my goodness, you too? Off limits. All this grass. They are definitely worse than second graders. I hate to give Jim the job of standing next to that tree the rest of the day while the cows are on recess, but he doesn't know it yet, but we might give him a sandwich and tell him to sit right there. That's how important those trees are. Ferdinand, we already went over this. Hey, the other bull just got in trouble. Ferdinand, no, we don't need no, bad trimming. Hey, there you go, there you go. Look at all the tree parts over there. All right, we'll figure this out. We need paintings of pine trees to put over top or in front. We definitely need a willow tree painting. Remember when Uncle Ned, remember when we said he went on a business trip, baby? Well,
I'm not saying he's helping us with lunch, but it is maybe. Hey, Jim. Jim, how's the tree protection happening over there?
Good. You want me to do this, okay?
Jim, those trees aren't getting any more messed up, are you? Because we can't hide any more tree damage from Amber.
Okay.
I'll be back, I swear, in like 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
I'm about to take your cut tonight.
All right, this is one of the neighbors. I need, it's usually never good when the neighbors call me.
Nope.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Stu, you know, one of your horses is out and it's in my backyard.
How did I know? Daggone it. How in the... Jim,
Hey,
I thought you were watching the gate. How'd the horses get in the neighborhood?
I'm watching the tree. I can't do both of them.
All right, I get in trouble. Daggone it. You just can't win around here. Okay, sorry about that. We'll be up here in just a minute and try to get the horse. All right, Jim, let's roll.
Okay.
We can leave the pig here. Hopefully the cows don't mess up the trees too much. That bull, Ferdinand's really bad about that,
They told me.
but daggone it.
Go!
Jim!
Go! Ha! Ha!
All right, do something with these 2,000-pound animals. Just, all right, you got this, I'll get the horse.
Okay, stop!
Bad horse, huh? You just wanted to help them mow the grass? Man, I know, don't tell her, but her grass is really long. Did you decide, just because the cows had recess today, you wanted recess? I'm really glad that you were around because my horse knowledge is... Are you not supposed to walk right behind them?
I wish I could say it was the first time or even the 10th time, but we've gotten so many calls. If it went on Noah's Ark, they've seen that animal from our farm in their yard.
On the to-do list is to shear this sheep because obviously he looks terrible and it's getting kind of hot. I was thinking it was going to be a motorized deal, so we're going to learn this together. What could go wrong?
Not much.
I mean, that way. We could always go that way, too.
I do that. Oh, whoa, whoa!
I always joke, I need to do the tree service to fund the rescue. It just kind of ties in, like this entire stable, like everything on the whole property. Oh, heck yeah, Jim. I didn't know you had black curly hair.
That's me.
I'll tell you what, the women, Jim, don't go to the bar like that because you don't need 5 women after you at one time. So, and when you know it, Jim, he met 2 nice ladies at the bar that night with his new dude.